It's time now for the Peter Chill Afternoon News for the Sunday afternoon, April 12th, 2015. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here to your 12:15 p.m. news headlines here. And our top story at 12:15 here on this Sunday afternoon is in Chicago, Westwell Drive. Hillary Rodham Clinton's second bid for the presidency to start strengthening economic security for the middle class, expanding opportunities for working families. At the first formal meeting over half a century, President Barack Obama of the United States and his Cuban counterpart Raul Castro talked about turning the page. Several leading GOP presidential candidates and political figures shared their thoughts about Clinton's expected entry into the 2016 presidential race. In Nashville, rapper and reality TV star Nelly is facing felony drug charges after being arrested in Tennessee on Saturday as Tennessee Highway Patrol said in a news release that Nelly, whose real name is Cornelius, was pulled over about 9:20. Pope Francis on Sunday called the slaughter of Armenians by Ottoman Turks the first genocide of the 20th century and urged the international community to recognize it as such, sparkling the with Turkey and a delicate time in the Christian Muslim. In Abu Dhabi, UAE, Iran's Arabic language state TV network Al Alam said on Sunday that its Twitter account had been hacked and a false report was posted that an Iran allied rebel leader in Yemen had died. Explosion comes hours after a roadside bomb killed 6 soldiers traveling south of El Arish in an armored vehicle in Egypt's Sinai Peninsula. Party calls on Israel to immediately hold intensive talks with the U.S. to make its concerns about nuclear deal known and set up contingencies should Iran break out of the nuclear weapon. In Beirut, a Syrian government air raid struck near a school in an opposition-held neighborhood in the northern city of Aleppo on Sunday, killing at least 9 people, including 5 children, activists said. The oldest of a half-dozen Democrats, England to be filled with its next mayor, danced to a recent youth summit in the best stomach beat of 50 Cent's hip-hop classic. North Charleston, South Carolina, but a series of split-second decisions that followed a traffic stop. Walter Scott might still be alive, but police officer Michael Slager are still patrolling the streets. A toddler fell into a cheetah pit in a Cleveland zoo Saturday afternoon after his mother dangled him over the railing and he slipped out of her grasp, authorities he said. The unidentified man was neutralized after a apparent suicide at the end of the National Mall, according to the Capitol Police, following the early afternoon shooting. Face the Nation host Bob Schieffer announced on Sunday that CBS News political director John Dixon will become the new host of Face the Nation this summer when he retires. Millions facing higher premium rates for flood insurance. That disappearance of GE Capital, the spawn financial arm of General Electric, marks the next stage in a great reorder in U.S. finance heavily influenced by the U.S. government. In a finding that could significantly transform recognized opinions of the fact that the world is effective, the workforce of astronomers brought by means of Chris Milner College of the University of AZ processes identified that supernovae are not even. In Durham, North Carolina, researchers and physicists working at the university have formed a simulation for substantial high-speed impacts when using artificial soil, sand, and high-speed cameras in order to record missile strikes. Scientists believe that the severe drought conditions in California are the brutal cold conditions could be down to a blob of warm water lurking down on the west coast. Both labs were accused of paying doctors up to $17 for every blood testing referral and for billing and federal health care programs for unnecessary testings. As bodies littered the streets and the sick lay dying in front of overwhelmed clinics last year, President Obama ordered the largest American intervention ever in a worldwide well-being crisis hoping to stem the deadliest Ebola epidemic. Take a look at the sports scene. Jimmy Johnson and Kevin Harvick have combined to win the last 6 races at 1.5 mile. Venue is the most common circuit on NASCAR's schedule is at Texas Motor Speedway today. In Boston, he had it in the palm of his hand, and then suddenly he didn't. As the Boston University goalie, Matt O'Connor gave up a tiny own goal in the third period. Then Braden Tenev scored with 6:17 left, and Providence beat the Terrors 4-3 last night in the championship game of the NCAA hockey tournament at the TD Garden. The Dallas Stars Jamie Benn wins the Art Ross Trophy. This afternoon, the Boston Celtics will be at the TD Garden taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Game time 3 o'clock. And tonight, the Boston Red Sox square up the New York Yankees at a Sunday night showdown down at Yankee Stadium. Peter Channel News Times 12:20 here on this Sunday afternoon here, and take a look at the weather. Take a look at traffic. Smooth sailing now ways by way to New England here, and a few slow spots to see on the map here. Southeast Expressway on the northbound side. Expected from Route 203 in Dorchester all the way up to South Boston and 93 on the southbound side. So from South Station and Mass Pike all the way up to Dorchester here. And Route 93 in the northbound side. So from Route 16 in Malden all the way up to Route 20 in Medford here. So expect a few delays. But otherwise, a smooth sailing commute here on this Sunday afternoon here and 485. It also ran Littleton Westford stretch. But otherwise, a smooth sailing commute here on this Sunday afternoon here. And on the unwrap, around Mass Pike at 290 and 395, a little slow. And take a look at the MBTA. Smooth sailing on the subway, commuter rail, looking good, and the ferries off. Smooth sailing here. Peter Channel News Time 12:21 here on this Sunday afternoon here. Taking a look at the weather situation for this afternoon. Forecast, sunny skies, high about 68 degrees, westward about 7 miles per hour for tonight. Clear skies, low about 39 degrees, southwestward about 5 to 7 miles, becoming common in the evening here. For Monday, sunny skies, about 67 degrees, southwestward about 5 to 14 miles, and gusty skies, 24 miles per hour. Monday night, chance of showers. Mid after midnight, increased skies with a low end 47 degrees, southward about 8 to 13 miles, and gusty skies, 25 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 40%. New precipitation amounts of less than 10 minutes in 12 volt. For Tuesday, showers likely, mainly before 10 a.m. Mostly gusty skies are about 63 degrees, southwest with about 7 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 6%. To that, most of the skies low about 42 degrees. For Wednesday, Saturday, most of the skies are about 63, low about 38 degrees. For Thursday, Saturday, podcast skies about 58, low about 41 degrees. Friday, podcast skies about 59 degrees. Friday night, chance of showers, most skies low about 47 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. And for Saturday, chance of showers, most skies are about 59 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 50%. North temperature sitting at 60 degrees with first skies. That's coming in for the Peter Channel Afternoon News on a Sunday afternoon, April 12th, 2015. People, have a good day with a good positive attitude. Have a good day.